When playing Mario Odyssey, do you ever find yourself lost, not knowing what to do, knocking yourself against the wall, not really being able to find the next moon, or even how to progress in the game? Then maybe you should follow the 5 rules of thumb for Super Mario Odyssey. So the first rule of thumb is actually pretty simple. It's basically just check your brochure. Press minus, this is where your map is, but also on the sides there's a lot of information about the kingdom you're in. Now, yeah, a lot of this information may be kind of basic and just sort of introductory to the world and just gives you a bit of lore, but if you pay attention very closely, there could actually be some details that will give you hints to some stars, or well, moons, that are pretty hard to find, especially, say, the bottom left or to the right. Check those areas. I promise you, by checking those areas, you may be able to find some moons that you would not have otherwise. So the second rule of thumb is actually something that some people may not have noticed yet. So whenever you go through a warp pipe to do some sort of challenge or obstacle course, most of the time there will be at least 2 moons in that area. So after you find one, be very careful and look around. Check for every nook and cranny. Throw your hat at everything you can see. Fires, torches, little bobs, rolls, anything. Pay attention. It could be right at the beginning of the map, right at the end, or anywhere in the middle. Because there is always at least 2 moons in pretty much every single area that you access through a warp pipe. So pay attention to that and you will be finding a lot more moons than you normally would. The third rule of thumb, pay attention to the sound you hear for a moon. That little glittering, glistening sound, that shining, that little sparkly noise, however you choose to describe it. That noise is indicative of when a moon is nearby. So pay close attention to the music, the sound in the game. You will hear it with frequency, and a lot of times you may not be able to see a moon. Perhaps it's just out of your camera angle, it's behind a wall or under the ground. If you pay attention to the music, there will be moments when you'll hear it. Now for the fourth rule of thumb, pay attention to heads and use all the transformations possible. Throw Cappy as much as you can, experiment everywhere. Sometimes there will be characters that don't have hats, sometimes they will. Sometimes you can knock off the hat, sometimes you can't. Sometimes it's an inanimate object. It could be a pothole, it could be a lamppost, it could be a bench. So throw Cappy wherever you can, be experimental, try it all the time. You will find extra moons in this way, I guarantee it. So constantly throw Cappy at everything you see. Now for the 5th rule of thumb in Super Mario Odyssey. Now this one is a bit more open-ended. Anything is possible. Is it literally everything? Okay, maybe not literally everything, but a lot more than you may think. Experiment with jumps, throwing yourself wherever you can. Remember, this game is forgiving. You're only going to lose like 8 coins, and coins are everywhere. So constantly throw yourself whenever you can. You're going to find things. If you see something far off in the distance, don't doubt that you can get there. So try it out, experiment, use different jump combinations, keep on trying, keep on getting used to Mario's movements, try all the different transformations. You may find yourself accessing areas that you didn't think were possible. In Mario Odyssey, a lot more than you may think is possible. And those are the 5 rules of thumb for Super Mario Odyssey. Hopefully this video helped out at least someone out there. If you guys have any questions or opinions, let me know in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing if you want to see more content like this. If you want to help out the channel even more, check out my Patreon. And if you're a returning subscriber, please hit that notification bell below. YouTube really hates us small YouTubers, so unless you don't want to see me for another 3 months, please hit that bell. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye.